Hello community, I hope you are doing good. In this discussion we will see how to set up Odoo 17 in Ubuntu 22.04 LTS version, and let's check the laptop configuration. Right now I'm using the Dell Latitude 7480, 32 GB DDR4 RAM, i5 processor, 2.40 GHz and 4 core, and 500 GB SSD. And you can see here this is the fresh 22.04 LTS Ubuntu version. So here I'm going to show you how to set up Odoo, different flavors of Odoo in Ubuntu system. This is purely for the development purpose. In case you are looking for the server-side setup, this is not for the server-side setup. This is purely for the development purpose only. Here you can see I have opened these two tabs. This is the GitHub link. Here I will try to pull the latest Odoo version 17, and here I will set up the basic 3.11. So the first thing is, let me show you one more thing. Like whenever you install the Ubuntu, right, so by default the Python version is installed, which is 3.10, right? You can see 3.10.12. So here for the 17 version, right, it should be the minimum version is 3.10, but right now we are going to install version 3.11. okay, so for that let's follow some system updates. So here I also prepare some steps to install the setup right here, like some basic commands for the GitHub, for the OpenSSH, right, like the pipe and the basic packages which we need for the Odoo setup, and especially for the node. Right now in Odoo 17 also using the old framework which is completely depend on the node packages and Postgres. And last I will going to show you how to set up wkhtml to PDF, and this is the version right now we are trying to set up. Okay, so this is two things, right? So let's set up. So first thing is sudo apt get update, right? Let me add here password, and it will automatically check in case there is any packages available for the update. Let me also upgrade the same. All right, so everything is good here. First thing is I will try to set up the the Python 3.11. Let me go to here, and let me simply try to copy this command and paste here. Alright, so here you can see Python, right, 3.11 is here. Now let's close this tab. Right, now we are going to clone this Odoo, but before that the package is missing, right? So let's say in case I will use Git, so you can see we have to install the Git. So for that we have to use this same command which is suggested here also, right? And meanwhile here I will create one directory, Odoo projects, and here inside the Odoo projects I'm going to let's say clone the version 17 branch from the GitHub, and simple here I will copy this HTTP, right, this link, and you can see the GitHub package is installed. After you can see like this, otherwise it will showing you the same error like this, the command git is not found. So it's working fine here, and here also let me clear. Now I'm going to install also this OpenSSL server, and also the pipe package to install the Python packages. So you can see here it's download the Odoo, right? let me rename Odoo to Odoo 17. Okay, here I will also use like Odoo 16 because I want to also set up Odoo 16 and Odoo 15 and Odoo 14 because I'm also working in a different versions here. So here again one more thing, git clone, and don't paste here directly this GitHub link, because in case you want to pull the specific branch, right, the version, then you can use this branch, the single branch you will always use, and depth one. So you can see here the download, it will automatically download only the final version and it will not take much time, you can see here. Alright, so you can see everything is available here, right? Let me also install. Alright, actually we don't need these packages. And in case you guys, if you having such error, right, like this package is not available or something like that, that no installation candidate, then that's fine, you can just exclude from the copy paste here, okay, and install the remaining packages. It will take hardly maybe like 5 minutes, or it depends on your internet speed. So here I'm also using Odoo 14. All right, so it's installed all the packages. This package is already done. Now we are going to install the node. You can see here like we have Odoo 17, 16, 15 and 14, right? And here if I'm going to here into files, home screen, and you can see Odoo projects, right? And here once the node will install, after we have to install these packages, these Python packages, and here with the help of the pip command, right? So due to that, like I'm using here this pip command. All right, it's done. You can see here one more package we need to install, which is not available in the list, which is the virtual environment of the Python. So for that, it's a sudo pip install virtually env, and let's say Python 3.11 minus m venv, right? Let's say for the Odoo 17, I'm using Odoo 17 env. Let me try to. Okay, so you can see here this package we install for the Python 3.10, right? And we installed the Python 3.11. Now we have to also install the package for this Python 3.11 compatible. So for that, so here let's try with this venv, venv. All right, so it's here. Now let's say Python 3.11 minus mvenv Odoo 17 env. Okay, so why I'm trying to create virtual environment for the Python 3.11 is, you can see right now I'm using, right, different Odoo versions, you can see here. So for that, each requirement.txt file, you can see here different packages is available for the different Odoo versions, right? so it's not conflict for the same Python version. So due to that, I'm trying to create for the safety purpose such virtual environment. So my suggestion is also please do this one. So while you are working with the different Odoo versions, so you will not having any library related issues. All right, here I'm also using like for the Odoo 16 and Odoo 15, and now you can see here it's automatically create a directory, right, the folder. Let me show you here in the home screen. You can see, right, like this it will automatically create once you execute such command. It's only one time configuration, you don't need to do every time. In the bin you can see this activate file is there. Once we have to active this one while we use the Odoo, and after that we have to active the Odoo service, right? So it will only take this Python version and the libraries which automatically store here like this folder in short. Okay, likewise here also for the Odoo 16, for Odoo 15 we are using this virtual environment. Now another thing is, you can see here I already installed the Pycharm community edition. So in this Ubuntu software I'm just trying to install from here, right? It will take hardly like 10 minutes or less, it depends on your internet connection. I already pre-installed this, only one package, rest you can see here. All right, now we have done everything. Now let's copy and paste. All right, so all the packages I means installed, right, except this one. That's fine. In case we have any error, we will resolve. Now this is time to install the Postgres. Okay, you can see here it's done. Now it's time to PSQL. You can see PSQL is not available for this Sunrise user, right? So what we can do is, let me clear sudo su postgres PSQL -d, and now you can see we are inside this database terminal. So here we are trying to create one role, create role username with login Sunrise space password a. So here we need to use double quote. Oh, sorry, this is my bad. So instead of this username, here we have to use Sunrise with here super user, right? And now it's create the role. Now let me exit from here as well as here, and you can see now it's working fine. Okay, so let me clear also here, and I'm going to active the Odoo environment 17. So for that, oh yeah, so instead of this cd we have to use here source and activate, and now you can see it will automatically use here that virtual environment name, right? So again I'm going to here, sorry, Odoo projects, Odoo 17, right? And here you can see this requirement.txt file, and simple I will use pipe minus pipe install will. So this is the first command, and let me also upgrade the this one, clear. And here pipe install -r requirement.txt, and we have to wait for this file to finish to install all the packages. Okay, okay, so you can see here the PyCopy, right, and these two libs having some issue. So for that, what I will do is I will open this one and this PyCopy 2, right. I will completely remove this package, and another one is this one, and then after save, right, and again reinstall all the packages. Okay, now those two packages which we remove from the text file, let's try to install manually. Or let's say I will remove the package version. Alright, Python L dev. You can just copy this line and here you can paste in the Google. Let's try this one more time. Clear. Okay, that's fine. Let's go forward, like Python Odoo desk bin, and here, yeah, so you can see this package is not installed. Okay, so we installed here this PyCopy 2 desk binary package, and now let me go to here in the new tab, localhost colon 8069. Alright, so you can see here Odoo 17 is here, and this is the master password. Let me keep this one here for Odoo 17. Create the database. Now only one package is missing at the moment. I will show you what is the purpose of that package. Okay, so never admin sales module I'm going to install. Alright, it's done. Now I'm going to here and cells and simple. I will try to install the package, and here you can see here the PDF is not downloadable and it's having such issue, right? We must have to install this package. So for that, here, not here but here, clear and paste. So first thing is I'm trying to download this file from the server, right? This server, and you can see here this package, right? And here sudo dpkg -i. You can see here it's having some issue, right? This is not found. So this is the package, I guess. Let me go to here, dpkg -i. Okay, and here I will paste, and let's see. Okay, it says like we have to just use forcefully update the missing packages. So sudo alright, it's done, and let's install. Let's install. Let's see here in case Odoo desk bin save, and you can see here I think the report is recognized the wkhtml to PDF. You can see here. I hope it will resolve this issue. Okay, so you can see like this. So let me close all the tabs, and yeah, so this is the Odoo 17, right? Let me log out. Let me open this Pycharm community version. Okay, here we don't need to create a new, we just need to open and make sure you can open your projects. Okay, and you can say like trust, and now you can see here all your Odoo's versions available for the community. And yes, once this indexing is finished, after you can do many things, right? So this is the Pycharm. Here we need to do many things in the first time only. Go to the settings, go to here in the Python interpreter, and here you can see there is no any Python interpreter is here. So first thing is we need to add, right? We don't need to create new virtual environment. You can see there is one option is also there. You can also create from here, but we have to use the existing one. So you can see existing one in this Pycharm is not available, right? So for that you have to choose the Odoo 17 env, the bin, and here simple you can any of this Python 3 pack, any of this Python you can select. Okay, right, and you can see the package is also available, right? Another thing is you can also add the 16 bin Python. You can see only pip and setup tools is available, right? Don't worry about this one. In existing, right, bin Python, you can see only two, right? Save, and you can see the indexing is already started. So here we don't need to do anything at the moment. Now click to this edit configurations. You can see there is no any project setup, right? So for that, let's say I'm using the Python Odoo 17. Here make sure you can use for this Odoo 17 env version, and here in the script you have to pass the Odoo bin file. So for that, Odoo projects Odoo 17, and that's it. And after that, here in the script parameter whatsoever, right, let's say here you can pass, right, the database name Odoo 17, then after let's say the XML RPC port 8090, something like that, right? All these parameters you have to pass here. In case not, you can just leave as a blank. Okay, and working directory, yeah, so working directory you can set up as Odoo 17 at the moment, and that's it. Apply and okay. After you can see Odoo 17 is here. Likewise, let's create. Here I'm trying to copy paste 2 times. Here this is for the Odoo 16. Here we don't need to use this 17, we have to choose this one. Here we have to choose the Odoo desk bin file for the Odoo 16, and working directory would be Odoo 16. Apply, and for this 15 you can add like this 15 and 15. Make sure you can also choose the right virtual environment. Apply and okay. That's it. Now here you can just whatever, let's say, projects you want to run, right? You can see right now we are using the terminal, but now you don't need to use the terminal. You just need to select this run, and here Pycharm automatically done for you. And now you can see here, that's localhost 8069. You can see it's working fine here. But let's say once you stop, right, and if you go to here, you can see it's offline. That means Odoo service is no longer active. So whatever you are performing the operations here, right, the active the virtual environment, and after you can run your Odoo service. So even in case you don't want to run manually from here, you can also configure like this way, and simple, you can in one click it will automatically start the service. In a one click automatically you can restart the service like this way, and you can see, right? So this is for the Odoo 17, right? Let's do for the Odoo 16. So clear. So for Odoo 16 we don't need to do from the first from scratch. No, we don't need to do this one again. Only the thing is you need to do is cd Odoo 16 bin activate. So first thing is you can go to here, sorry, source Odoo projects Odoo 16 and pipe install -r requirement.txt. So these packages should be installed. Okay, so here there is one more error is here. So first thing is we need to install wheel, and after we need to upgrade this command clear and re-execute this requirement.txt file. So you can see here again it's having the same issue, right? PyCopy-G2 and Python LDPA. So here you don't need to worry about. Okay, so for the same you can go to here, open the requirement.txt file, and first thing is remove this line, sorry. Okay, so here you can see 4 lines and this line. Save, and again we have to install, re-execute this command. Okay, there is one more command is we removed the wrong one. Save, re-execute. Okay, it's successfully done. So let's first try Odoo desk wheel. So here we can install like this. Okay, so it's having an issue. So what we will do is, instead of this package, going to install this package. Okay, so you can see already address is available. So why? Because you can see Odoo 16 is also running, sorry, 17. So let me also start from here. You can see here Odoo 16 is also running. So let me refresh the screen. Database/manager, and here let's say the master password, right? Let's add here Odoo 16 admin. Okay, so you can see Odoo 16 is also available here. So like this way you can install multiple Odoo instances, right? Like this way. For the Odoo 15, Odoo 14, right? Here Odoo 16 I have done, right? You can also do one homework, right? You can also set up the Odoo 15 and 14 in the lower version. The lower version would be like below 3.10, or you can also use 3.8 also, which is also compatible and working fine with these two versions. So if you have any doubt related to this topic, please comment below, and see you in our next session.